Okay, it's recording.
Hi, John. How are you?
Hello, Ash. I'm doing so well.
Hello and welcome back to a long overdue episode of Okay, It's Recording. Today's guest you will probably recognize if you've been following Moyé for quite some time now. His name is John Graayenstien, and he is one of the most incredible performers I have had the honor of seeing live. He has such an amazing stage presence and such a wonderful aura about him. It's impossible not to like him. This is my second interview with him, but I begged and pleaded to do a podcast with him. And I wanted to have him tell his own story in his own words and in his own voice. And for Moyé listeners to properly connect with him through a more audible medium, because there's only so much I can do with words, but he genuinely transcends that. And I really hope you enjoy this podcast. It was so much fun to record. And I really do encourage you to go and stream his new single, Higher, which is out on YouTube now.
Okay. Wait, how? No, I'm doing well. I'm doing so
That's
well.
good.
I'm doing well. And my energy, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive. It's a good day.
I agree. A perfect day
It's
to
such a
talk
good
about
day.
your new single coming out. Did you see that segue? I did a great job
I
there.
love that. I
Thank
see.
you.
A new single coming out. I love that.
Let the record show that John and I have already been skinnering for like half an hour before now.
Yes.
The vibes are
Yes.
good. The
And
vibes
we
are
have
good.
to set the tone. So we have a beautiful bunch of flowers on the table over here, with a appetizer bottle that is almost finished, and coffee mugs, and that is the best feeling ever.
Agreed. And for a little promotional material, the magazine live.
Yes, and the
open
magazine.
on the table.
Exactly.
Dramatic Summer. And what are your thoughts, John? What do you think of the magazine?
I absolutely love it. I think it's so creative, and I think it's so, and I'm gonna purchase one very soon. I think I did tell you this. I can't wait to read it. That's my one thing, and it just looks colorful. Looks colorful. I absolutely love it.
You
I really
heard
love
it first. John Graayenstein will be purchasing a copy of
Yes,
Dramatic
definitely.
Summer. Be like John Graayenstein and purchase your copy now.
Lovey, you should wait. We should quickly just. We should pour. I should
Quick
pour
top
for
up,
you.
yes,
Quick
agreed.
top up, because you drink really slowly. I've noticed.
I haven't had appetizer in so long.
Really?
And I'm actually quite sad about that.
Well, this is a good occasion. Okay, sorry.
Agreed. Okay, so this is your second time being interviewed for Moyé. And yay! You are the fan favorite. The article on you last time on your single Fly
Yes.
got the most views on our website. So clearly you are loved in the Moyé sphere.
Thank you.
But we have gotten a couple new followers. So
Yes.
just for them, can you quickly introduce yourself?
Yes. So my name is John Joseph Graayenstein. I studied dramatic arts, and I'm now doing my PGCE, my postgraduate certificate of education, that is teaching. So I'll be teaching drama. And also, while we're at it, let's also tell the audience that you graduated together.
We graduated together.
We have a photo.
But I hated where we graduated. That hall was so... I wrote politics in that exam hall.
No, you lie.
And now I'm getting my degree there. So, yeah.
I was just confused by what I had to do. I had to bow, I had to turn around, I had to do this, I had to do
tapped
that.
you with the hats and everything. I was like, where did this come from?
I didn't know. But anyway, it's just fun. But I'm a singer as well. I'm a storyteller. I love telling stories. But I also, just as much, my first love is music and singing and changing lives through that.
And you are incredibly talented. I will say this every time, but you are the only person that I've met that can accurately cover Queen. Show must go on at the Daisy Jones bar last year. You missed a performance of a lifetime. It was incredible.
Thank you.
Seriously.
I really appreciate that.
So,
Thank you.
How long have you been doing music?
Oh my word, I've been doing music. So I started when I was 6. When I started singing.
Sure.
And performing when I was 6. So I did maths lit. So if you can do the math.
math core, but I almost failed math core, so I can't.
I didn't have to but for a number of years, I'm now turning 22. So for a number of years, I've been singing, which is really a privilege.
16 years. For 16 years.
16 years then.
If I'm wrong, do not correct me.
16 years I've been performing in front of people and learning and getting hurt and embarrassed and coming out in front of everyone. By accident. Shame. But that's a story that I'll tell. But it was a lovely, it was a fascinating 16 years, of which I cannot wait for the future. Yeah.
No, it's been 16 years, but in that time you've accomplished like incredible things. You've been on
I have
the
some
top
news to
40.
tell you. Can't wait.
Already?
Yes, some news. Yes, now I'll tell you.
Okay.
No, but I will tell you at the end.
Okay.
Good news.
So your new single is called Higher, and that is coming out on the 14th of March. Next week. How are you feeling? Are you excited, nervous?
I'm so excited and nervous at the same time. Every time I release something, I will always be a bit nervous because it will always be you taking something that was in your heart and you're presenting it to people. And that is being vulnerable, as you all know. And that is obviously a bit scary. It will definitely be a bit scary, but it's exciting because people can relate to it. And you see, this is really a story because fly higher.
Whoa, I didn't even see the connection.
So it will always be a fly continued. So fly tells a story obviously of loss and you have to leave you have to leave something. And this story is about when you left. What happened then? Because you are higher. You flew and now you are there. It is the second part of Fly. And it tells a story about this boy growing up to becoming the person that he always wanted to be. And the song speaks about he had to go through certain things as most people have to do. But it is a joyful song. And pardon, it's this appetizer. It's just making me burp here, left, right, and center. But it's about him being better, being higher, being uplifted to higher heights.
Overcoming all these obstacles.
Yes, overcoming all these obstacles. What makes it so spectacular is he starts off with saying what a year this has been. And obviously because I wrote it in 2022, I refer to that year, what a year that has been, because that hasn't been obviously the easiest year. What a year that has been, with a coffee stained cup, so that we all sit at night with a stained coffee if you drink coffee, and your cup is there. And I also then refer to my flowers now have grown. And in my first single, I speak of flowers for his heart. Yes. And I speak of I need flowers for myself. I need flowers. And in the song I say
self-love.
Yes.
Ode.
And in the song I say, but now my flowers have grown. And I connect this imagery with my mother. I say my flowers now have grown for my heart and for my soul. I picked and took a few of these flowers. For my mother I'm due. I owe my mother these flowers because she has done so much for me. My father as well, but my mother more specifically. So it's a connection of all my songs, all in one. It's the story coming together finally. Yes, it's really the story coming together. The first one I'm speaking about how I need some flowers. You know, that sings, give me a token for my words, a penny for my thoughts. And it goes, give him flowers for his heart, right? In this one I say, I have my flowers now. And I'll be okay. And then my second single is Not in Love, where I speak about, oh my word, I was in love with someone and that person didn't love me back. And in the song, the chorus, it goes, I've loved and I've lost, but I've grown up. And so it connects that again, you see. And then with Fly, it connects with this idea of going higher. You're flying, but now you should go higher. And so it connects the entire story together. That's why I'm so excited. And what makes it even more interesting is that at the end of the song, I was looking for a choir. So I found Henku. Henku is my musical director and producer and arranger. He is my person to whom I go to if I need to record anything, any musical ideas. he's phenomenal. As I think Moyé is also very well known with him and Almost Alive. So he's really phenomenal in that, and he gets my ideas. That's he gets where I'm going. Not many people get that. Not many people can connect on that level. And Henke gets it, but he knows how to articulate that in music, which makes him special. But anyway, so I saw with Henke. So I found him and I said, hey, I need a choir. And he goes, John, we've never recorded a choir before. But okay, he loves doing wild ideas with me. That's one thing I like. I was planning to get a bunch of professional trained singers to sing the chorus part. And I said, no. I'm going to use my very own church choir.
That's so special.
My very own church choir, because I joined the choir when I was 2011. I was 10 years old.
Wow. And the same church choir.
The same church choir that I'm using now. I joined them. And they have been the very people to witness me growing higher. Becoming the person I am. So how appropriate would it be for them to sing that song?
Yeah.
And so I asked them and they said yes, and so they sang it. And so within with the in chorus, they sing the final chorus. They come in.
Wow.
And it's almost like, but they sing within, I think Lord, they sing within the third person. So they sing, higher, see the man he has become. He's lost and he's loved. See our boy grow up. So they make it their own, which is great.
I would cry. I'm gonna cry when I hear this song for the first time.
So it's so beautiful, and it's mostly female, which makes it even so lovely, Ashes.
Especially with the ode to your mother.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
They're mostly female, and they play a part as a witness, as to
your growth,
to my growth, and to where I am now. And it's this thing of we helped him. Yeah, he is world fly. We go
higher.
Yes, and go higher.
Wow.
And so I consider them all as mothers, as this ode to mothers, higher. Because if it's not for our mothers, where would we be?
We wouldn't be able to go higher.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's so precious.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Wow, the fourth question was, are there any connections between the individual singles? And this is just an amalgamation of all your previous work.
Yes.
Incredible.
It is the story finally coming together.
Oh.
And Ash, I'm happier than I've ever been. And I say this with the thing that there will always be days as we are. But currently I've figured out what was bothering. And once I figured that out, life became a little more clear. With the help of my faith, my parents, my community, my sister, you, my friends.
Oh my God.
It's the truth. I have a clear, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone.
How do you just do that impromptu? That's incredible.
So, yes, it's really fun. It really is fun.
So now I'm going to ask this question because I asked it last time as well. Because these singles are all connected.
Yes.
In one way. Wouldn't that make the perfect EP?
Exactly. This is the perfect rounding off of the EP. So the EP will be coming out in June.
Really? Yes. Finally.
Yes, finally. The EP is coming out in June and it will be on Spotify.
Yes.
So the single will be released on YouTube at first because life is expensive. So
yes.
and then and then in June the EP will be released on Spotify, of which I think is it's a good story. It's a good story to tell. But there's one bonus track that I'm going to give, a fifth track, because you're going to have 4 singles in an EP. It's sort of odd. So odd. You need 5 is a good number. You know? I'm planning to do a good duet with my twin sister, which will actually round up the whole thing. And I spoke to her about it yesterday and she agreed. So that is meaning I need to phone her and be like, hey, we have to record again. So that's a nice thing. So I still need to compose that. I have a general idea of what I want. I'm going very with I heard the beautiful song of Billie Eilish. Oh Lord, Billie Eilish. And of I'm getting older, at least I'm aging well. It's a beautiful song, and the chorus goes, it's so weird, it's so weird. It's the thing of getting older and different things are moving around you, and it's this. And I think I'm gonna do something that feels so. Billie Eilish, Billie Eilish, really inspired, is going to inspire the next single.
Wow.
But as for Higher, what inspired this was obviously Dame Shirley Bassey. Because I love Dame Shirley Bassey.
That's one of the I knew we were going to talk about Shirley Bassey again.
Dame Shirley Bassey. One night, I couldn't sleep. And I was watching a concert of hers. And the song that she sang was almost there. We are almost there, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
And she sings almost, and the bridge goes higher, higher. And I thought, oh, that's such a brilliant concept.
And
the spark happened
Wow.
at like 3 o'clock a.m. I was like, oh.
That's when the best ideas happen.
I know.
Though.
And then you're sitting there with your phone, like, hi. Because you don't know where to the piano. Hi. And you can't go to the piano and bang the piano at 3 o'clock in the night. So you go, hi. You have to sort of whisper, and then in the morning you have to figure out what you were trying to sing and whatever. But it's always a crazy process. But definitely the brilliant Dame Shirley Bassey. I think she's such a storyteller, and she's so passionate, and I relate to that.
So let me actually ask the Shirley Bassey question
Yes.
now then. You have incredible stage presence, just like Shirley Bassey. And you said last time that how you
traits.
perform on stage is very much inspired by her performance style as well.
Yes.
So how did that start, and what did draw you to her, like her on-stage persona? Do you know?
I started off with... Okay, so a quick background. That won't take long, I promise. But I started off with Judy Garland, and she was very hands in the air, and as the note comes down, the hands go down like that, and it's very dramatic. Mm-hmm. And Shirley Bassey somehow had the same effect, but she didn't visually show. She did it so elegantly,
wow.
and I liked that elegance of her. She had that same power, but she did it with so elegant. Just not doing much, but doing much. It's that thing. Yeah.
I like that. And that also just brings your degree into it with your drama and stage presence, and because
Exactly.
it is all a performance. It's all in the aesthetics of it.
Exactly.
Oh no.
And however, I think I did always tell you this. Still at the time to be true to your audience and to yourself. So you can still put up a performance because it needs to be attractive. I mean, the audience needs to look at something.
But part of a performance has to be connection.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Otherwise, what are we doing here if there's no connection?
Exactly.
And it's just a
People
fake.
are what we've
Yeah.
got.
We people, we have to connect. You get that?
Oh, I love that. So, I missed your concert last
No, I
year.
was gonna bring this up, but I was like, I'm
missed
gonna.
your concert. I couldn't get a lift there. I was
I know.
so sad.
But I felt so bad because I thought to myself, I should have thought about it. But it was really fun. Really, darling, it was fun. Because I still said to Henku, now he was behind me, and I said to him, I don't know if I don't know what I should do. I don't know. I'm trying to phone the people are there. Stellenbosch is coming.
Oh my gosh.
But it's really, really fine. Your presence was felt.
Oh my gosh.
One thing about you, Ash, is you're very sincere and authentic. So when you say that your spirit is there and you're there, I fully believed it. I fully believed that you were there, which made it almost as if you were there. So that's why it never really bothered me that you weren't there, but your spirit was there.
You're gonna make me cry.
No, I'm serious.
Oh.
I really resonate with being truthful and authentic and just. Yes, that. And so really, please don't stress about it. You're going to get many free comps to my concerts. You know
That's
this.
the next
and then
question.
next time, the free comps will include a Uber. There and back.
I mean, is there going to be a concert for hire? The hire release?
So no, not on the release. But here's the good news.
Okay.
Ash,
Yes.
I have my own TV show.
What? Wait, what? Is this the news?
Okay, so this is the news. So
What?
I'm doing it for the very first time. Okay, so my TV show. I can't talk too much about it because there's the confidential
of
thing.
course.
The TV show that I am with said that they're first gonna have a test run with me because you always need test runs.
Oh.
So the test run would be the TV show concert that I'm having. So they'd come and watch and see if it's worthy
Okay.
of it being on their television.
It is 100% worthy, I'm going to tell you.
And so after that, they will decide. So fingers crossed that the ratings are good for
Okay.
that one. The audience, straight after the concert, gets to rate the concert. And based on that, they decide whether or not they're going to do that. I think it's a good thing to have a practice thing because you can't just go straight on TV.
Agreed,
that is not it.
yeah.
So I'm doing it for the very first time. I'm collaborating for the John concert. I'm collaborating with Almost Alive. So for the very first time, which is fun. So when Almost Alive is involved, there's always gonna be something.
Exactly. Yeah.
So and something good. So I am doing it with that, and we have cameras, camera 1, 2, 3, and we have a producer, we have a director. My producer and director is Kate Little. He was on school with me. And so he's phenomenal. He works so hard, Ash. Oh my word, I've never seen someone work that hard on a show. And he sends me drafts, and he's brilliant. And then my cameraman is Angelo, and Angelo Nunes. He also he was on school with me. So everyone I worked in school with, they all went to film school.
Wow,
which is
and look
he
at
went
them
to film
now.
school. I know. So we're all working together, and we work so well. We work really so well. And so this is going to happen. So this is happening in May. The 18th of May, which is really fun. So people must please buy tickets. They must come and watch. It's going to be something different. It's a TV show. It is cameras. It is action. It is cut. It's going to be insanely good with Almost Alive.
That's incredible. Wow.
It's going to be cool. And so we have a full band. We have 2 saxophones, 2 trumpets, a drummer, guitarist. It is going to be it. So I don't think that we're having problems because the stage isn't big enough at the moment. So we have to. But anyway, so that is happening. So over there, my first episode, I will be singing higher to bring it back. I will be singing higher with a choir live. So which is really fun, and that's gonna be incredible. Yes, exactly. And I didn't tell you this, Ash. The genre of higher is very gospel feel. It was also inspired very much by Shirley Bassey, but also the feel of it was inspired by Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston has that song, and I'm not afraid to try it on my own. And this has this gospel thing of, this self-love. And I got that. When I produced it with Henku, I presented that video of Whitney Houston's song. So you also got the feel. So I was also taking a bit of that. Yeah.
I can't wait for the single. 3 more days.
3 more days. Oh my gosh.
And a TV show. That is perfect.
And a TV show. Which is really great
for you. Oh my gosh.
Really great. Thank you.
No, this is incredible.
It's gonna be fun. But however, I have on Tuesday? No, I don't have I have load shedding at 8. So I'm going to have to watch my own release in the Janmaton. Where the power is on and the Janmaton doesn't even open that time. The Janmaton opens at 9. The single is at 8. So I guess the Nielsen will have to do.
You're gonna watch your single in the Nielsen?
Cause damn load shedding. Oh my gosh, I can't anymore. It was really something.
That's cinematic. They should put it on the Nielsen screen.
They should. I should go to that guy there by the pub and ask him. We're good friends. I should ask him.
Yes.
I mean, who's awake at 8 in the morning?
Me. I'll be awake at 8 in the morning.
You'll
come.
come.
I'll come to the Nielsen.
I will actually ask him. That's a good thing. I think I'm going to go from here. I'm going to go straight to the Nielsen. And if I find him there, I'm going to ask him. You just gave me a good idea now.
Perfect.
I think that would be worth it going to the Nielsen.
Yeah, I'm there. When do I have class? Not at 8. So I'm there. That would be such an interesting and very Stellenbosch. I mean, surely they want to show what these students are up to.
Yes, exactly.
So
that'd be lovely. That'd be something cool to witness.
Speaking of load shedding, the last 7
I know what you're gonna say.
Okay.
Was
this song written during load shedding?
No. I will not give load shedding the benefit of that. This song was actually written at home, and at home we don't have load shedding because we live in an area where there's hospitals, factories, the train stations are there as well. Don't. So we never have load shedding.
That's
and
nice.
like yes, whatever. But so I wrote it at home, and it was very quick actually. I was very quick. I told Henke that I have something, and I really didn't. I really didn't, and he was expecting something, so I had to come, and I came up with this, when it comes to it comes very quickly. So it came to me, and then I messaged him, and I said, oh, you know what? Sorry, I just came to mind. So I don't delete Manny's chat ever. I don't delete it because we have such cute stuff that we say to each other in the most friendly way possible. And then by accident, I deleted it like our chat, man, Henko's chat, like everything. And I felt so devastated. Anyway, that was just like a side note. Anyway, yeah, so then I texted him and I said to him, hey, dude. And he says, my bro. I said to him, yeah, that's we. We are very straight dudes with each other at times. We really are. And so I said to him that I had the song, and he's always driving, of course. You will never find him not driving. So
Oh, that's true. Every voice that I've ever received from him was in the car.
Always. So he says mostly going, yes, this will definitely work. And then we did the instrumental track like in December, like the little bases, and then we did most of it in January of this year. Yeah. It's just really fun.
Wow.
It's really fun. I didn't speak, about Hanyu as well. Hanyu also recorded and did the sound and things for Hayo. And he was also just fantastic. These boys are so good. Like, they work together so well. No, really, they do. I always do something with the first for them. So it's like something they've never done before.
Cute.
Like with Fly, we had this whole orchestra cinematic thing. And that was Henko's first time, as you know, also doing something like that. And then with Higher, this was the first time they recorded a choir. So,
wow.
Yeah.
And it was your church choir.
And it was my church choir, so which makes it even more personal. And the ladies all know them, because you must understand that they all came to my first concert. So they all know who Henko and Hanyu is. And I said to them, hands off, ladies. Hands off. No, I'm your only one. I told them. No, I love them.
Oh, sweet. Now Henko captures hearts. By the way, did you see our Valentine's Day dedication to...
Oh my word! You know what? He loved that. I think he probably loved that.
That's so funny.
I don't know, but I'm telling you, I think he really got a good from that.
Just to get it out there, I did not write.
Bless him. No, I saw that. I did.
He
see
looked
that.
very excited.
I bet your sweet dollar he looked excited. Unexpected, and he likes surprises.
It started actually as a joke.
I know, but then it looked at you. I saw that.
When I first went to go interview them,
yes.
My friend was supposed to come with me, but she cancelled. So then I went alone to go interview them.
Yes.
And I didn't message my editor for a long time. So on the way back, I called her and I was like, oh, the interview went well. And she goes, actually, I started to get scared. Like, you went to go interview like a group of random men, and I didn't know if you were like safe or not. And then she was like, what if you had been kidnapped by Almost Alive? And she goes, wait, that sounds like fan fiction. And that's how we got to
that's how it
2022 Valentine's Day, Henko.
2023 Valentine's Day.
2023. The time goes by so fast.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
How was your sold out concert? It was sold out.
It was fully sold out. It was different because we had tables instead of chairs. Mm-hmm. But it was lovely. And you know what I realized was the boys, the band. I always say the boys.
The boys.
They I never tell them this towards the end of the concert. Like, when we're working towards the concert, there's always this. There'll always be times when people it's work, which I understand. Mm-hmm. But towards the end of the concert, I sometimes in my silentness look at them, and you can see, their faces and how proud they are, and they just did this concert. Henko was tired. Oh my word! Bless his soul. No shame, he was really tired. But he really worked hard. No, but I remember seeing him and I said, my love, your eyes are so red. You have to go sleep. Sure. Like he was a bit tired. No, he was really. I think the concert really took a lot of energy of him. Although, because I think he just gives his best. That's it. But all of them, they all seem so like, they've done something.
And everything.
Yes, we all seemed a little higher.
And how did you feel afterwards?
I felt because it wasn't my first time. My first experience was always like, I felt so strongly about it, Ash. Right, so strongly about it that I didn't want to come back to the university. I was so, this is what I want to do. I was so emotional about it. And then the second one came, I was like, oh, that's fine. I've been there, done that. It's fine. So I was very proud of myself and the band of what we've done. But when it was done, it was like, okay, we done now?
Sure.
We're good. We had a good show. It wasn't that, oh my God, I want to stay on the stage forever and I don't want to go back to university and I just want to stay here. It wasn't that, because I've experienced it already. So at this time round, it was more like, wow, guys, we got a standing ovation. It was amazing. Everyone loved it.
Back to the real world.
Back to the real world again. Back to reality. It was that. So you have to sort of snap back into reality, of which I had struggle of doing the first time round, but I've learned my lesson there.
But that's the problem with being an artist, is
Yes.
that as soon as you get the opportunity to show the world that you are, for example, in your case,
Yes.
incredibly talented,
Thank
you
you.
get to do what you want in front of everyone, but then you realize that can't be
Always.
your constant state.
Exactly.
So as you grow as a musician, do you
Yes.
latch onto any new artists or performers, find new inspirations?
That is such an interesting question. Yes, I definitely do. I think music is a constant change. Things are always changing in music. People are always listening to different things, different sounds, different music. And I think it's important to move with that. Otherwise, you're going to stay behind, and you have to go with the times. And although my style is a very certain style, I latch onto certain techniques. In my music, there's a little Billy Irish, Lish. There's a little Shirley Bassey. There's a little Judy Garland in the 60s. There's a little Sam Smith. There's a little Josh Groban. There's a little percentages of these people that I latch onto. But there will always be people.
You find pieces of
Yes.
your own creative work in other people.
Yes, or something that for instance, and I can hold my own hand, was that when I heard that made me so emotional, and I was like, oh, I like that part.
I feel like I'm asking a lot of the how are you feeling
No,
questions.
but I love it. No, go.
But like, so last time you said that you realized your dreams were possible when Henku sent you the arrangement for the first time.
That is right.
But now you are achieving dreams that I don't even think you even had before. Sold out concerts, you've got more music on the way.
It's fun.
I mean, the article did so well, showing how interested and how inspired people are by your music.
Thank you, I appreciate
And
it. The TV show, it's really fun.
The TV show, that's
Yeah.
incredible. So now, how are you feeling? How are you?
I'm so, I love staying busy. I get so passionate because I see this as I see this now as my reality, which is fun because now I can work. I hate not working. I love working. So and when I mean working, I'm not referring to money. I just think keeping busy.
Yeah.
Keeping busy doing what you love. If you can do what you love, and find a way to get that as your work every day. Every day will be a play day. And if every day is a play day, you'd want to go to work. So how am I feeling now? I'm feeling so great because I'm achieving what I never thought I would. And I'm there. I'm fully there. I have all my friends with me supporting me. I have an organ concert coming out with Zen. I don't know if you know Zen.
I do know Zen. Oh my
Zen
gosh.
van der Merwe, he is fantastic. He's a brilliant organ. I spoke to him last night actually. So we scheduled a full concert for July or June. I can't even remember now. But I think it's so important as an artist, as to show contrast. If you do the same thing all the time, you're gonna get boring.
Yeah.
You have to have contrast. You have to show
Play
people.
and mix
Yes,
with
and my
everything.
thing is, yes, some audience that don't know, but I absolutely love singing gospel songs. Hence higher gospel. But it's, as you say, I take it very. It's this interaction. Really, it is and I'm not saying that. For me, it's whoever is your God, whatever you believe God is, whoever that is. I have a strong connection with that higher being. And for me, in the song, it is so vivid. And I bring it out. I don't sort of put it down people's throats, but it is there.
Putting so a tribute to God and also a tribute to your mother in
Yes.
the same
In the same sense.
in the same song.
Yes. And what makes it so lovely is my mother is so spiritual. She prays for me every day. So I know I'm fine. I know I'll be fine. She prays for me every single day. I know that I'm fine because of her. Even though things are a bit tough, will be tough. I know I will somehow make it through.
If you were to look forward 10 years,
Yes.
Where do you see yourself?
10 years definitely as a teacher, inspiring
Drama teacher.
and possibly like a choir teacher or something.
Wow. That's
Inspiring the youth to do because I have a feeling it might be a little harder or easier when they do it, I don't know. Inspiring the youth, especially within the arts, to go for it. And like to train them on how to work within the arts like we currently are in, because it's a mean business.
Yo, I'm dying.
Mean. But I think the future is so bright for the arts because everyone's coming up with something better and better and better. And it's just, I see myself definitely as a teacher and inspiring. I don't see myself as the front man forever. As much as I absolutely love it. And I will definitely have concerts within the future and stuff like that.
And I'll be there.
Yes, but my passion lies within helping those achieve because I have the talent and I have the skill, and knowing that, helping those to achieve their goal. How can you not help someone if you have the talent? If you know, you must give. How can you not give if you know? You must teach. That's what you must do. If you know, you must help others by teaching them. Don't keep skill and information and talent to yourself, because that is very not it. It is not cool in our century. Don't keep it to yourself.
I agree.
You have to all give it
Very
out, share it with the world. You have to share it.
It's
Why
all about
not?
connection.
Yes, exactly. And my type of sharing is through teaching and working with young teenagers and seeing how they grow and flourish and helping them in their skill. So then I can sit in the audience and watch this student of mine perform in this concert, of which I had a part in. You know, that is something special. I think that is what I am into. I will definitely always be releasing singles and songs and albums, but that is where my passion lies in 10 years.
I
Yes.
love that. That's so sweet.
Thank you, Ash. Oh my gosh, it's always so nice speaking to you. I feel I can connect with you. I can talk with you. You always make me feel so comfortable. I'm so cozy. It's lovely. So thank you so much. I want to tell Moyé magazine that Ash is such an asset. An asset. An asset. No, I'm being dead serious.
If I ever get in trouble, I'm gonna use this quote to keep me hired.
Asset. Yes.
Thank you.
An asset. You are a credit to them.
Rhea, you better keep that part in the interview. Do not cut that out. Keep that in.
It's just so much fun. Thank you so much.
So your single Higher comes out.
Comes out next week, Tuesday, the 14th of March. At 8:00. At 8:00, and I'll be watching
Catch
it
us
on
in the Nielsen.
or my laptop or the big screen. I'll go find out now. But, I'm so excited, and I have so many people involved, and I forgot to tell you, Tim and Matthew is almost the live members. They also they also play within the single.
Wow.
Tim plays the drums for the single, and Matthew does a beautiful guitar solo within the song. So it's almost the entire the live
Band.
with band within in this. But it's so lovely working with this group of men, honoring mothers.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for your single. I
Thank
will
you.
see you in the Nielsen on Tuesday. And thank you so much. It's always
Thank
such
you,
a pleasure
Ash.
talking
Oh,
to you.
thank you so much. It's so much
you.
fun.
That was John Graayenstien on Okay It's Recording. Now go to YouTube right now, and if you haven't listened to his previous songs, listen to them, but also stream Higher. It is incredible, and I know that you will love it. Stay tuned for more episodes of Okay It's Recording.